Welcome to my channel. I'm here to make you think. I'm here to enlighten you and show you things that I peep. But before I do that, can you please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel? And be sure to ring that post notification bell so that you can receive a notification the moment I drop a video. And I thank you in advance. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be discussing Dr. Fauci. You see his face. You see the title. You know me. Anyway, he's been a man, just in case you don't know, he's been a man that's, the doctor that's been, around since this COVID-19. You've been seeing him lately. He's been around since 1984, but you've been seeing him lately, talk about take the vaccination, right? Since 1984, he has been the appointed director of the NIAID. The NIAID is the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Mind you, this organization does not provide, personal medical advice or diagnosis. Strange, right? If you don't provide personal medical advice, or diagnose, So if you're not someone who diagnoses, why are you someone who's telling people to take a vaccination? And can somebody make this make sense? It's not making any sense to me. This man has been telling people to take vaccination. Doesn't make any sense. Now, what his job in the NIAID is, he oversees extensive research, portfolio of basic and applied research to prevent, diagnose, and treat infectious diseases such as HIV, respiratory infections, diarrheal issues, tuberculosis, Ebola, and Zika, which were all questionable in their spreading, in my opinion, because Ebola didn't get like they thought it was going to get, but anyway, or Zika, and I was pregnant when they said Zika was out, but whatever, I'm just saying these are things that were questionable, and I'm allowed to have questions, but anyway. If you're someone, if your organization does not provide personal medical advice or diagnose, why are you, as an overseer, overseeing extensive research, portfolio of basic and applied research to prevent, diagnose, and treat infectious diseases. If your organization doesn't provide personal medical advice or diagnose, how are you diagnosing? You shouldn't be diagnosing, because obviously you're saying your diagnosis is, you all should take the vaccination. That's your diagnosis. How are you saying that if that's not what your organization does? It doesn't make any sense. But it's been into a little bit more than that. Check this out.
Of 5-month-old aborted babies, and they were grafting them onto lab rats and lab mice to see how much longer they could keep them growing for. And you can actually see the photographs in the published study of little baby scalps grafted onto the backs of lab rats, growing little baby hairs. Those would have been the little hairs growing on the heads of little infants in Pittsburgh if they hadn't been killed by abortion and then stitched onto lab rats for experimentation. This study was funded by by multiple grants from the NIAID office, which is run by Dr. Anthony Fauci. And when I was undercover, Planned Parenthood abortion providers told me that they were the ones who were supplying the aborted baby body parts for experiments at the University of Pittsburgh.
It's one of those stories we almost hesitated to do because it is so grotesque, but it seemed like in the public interest to tell the truth about what's happening. Has Fauci
absolutely
accounted for this?
No, and Dr. Anthony Fauci owns every bit of this study because as the head of, and owns every bit of this issue because as the head of the NIAID office, the buck stops with him in terms of how those grants are spent, whether they're being monitored and made sure that they're ethically and legally and just compliant as far as good stewardship of taxpayer money. The fact that they were using scalps from 5-month-old aborted babies, that means that the heads of those children probably needed to be intact in order to get the scalps, which is an indication that those are either partial birth abortion or even infants delivered alive and whole. Did anybody at Dr. Fauci's office ever ask the researchers at Pittsburgh, hey, how are you getting those scalps? How are you getting whole scalps from the heads of fetuses without a partial birth abortion? I think that Dr. Fauci should be brought in front of the Senate or in front of the United States Congress and ask those questions directly about what his office did to make sure that these grants and that these barbaric experiments were in compliance with all the applicable federal laws and regulations for those federal taxpayer grants.
Dr. Fauci should be in prison, not just being questioned, in Congress and asking him questions. Nah, he should be in jail, okay? Because like I said, he is the overseer, of the NIAID. So you oversee and, you should be knowing where this money is going. Believe me, please believe me, he absolutely knows where this money is going to. He's just part of it. And it's obvious. If you're the overseer, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to check out and make sure, see what's going on, and, you know what I'm saying, be aware of what's happening. And if funds and stuff like this is be using for experiments like this, you know what I'm saying, on murdered babies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the abortion because I understand that's like a catch-22. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when he mentions the children that may have been born alive with intact scalps. That's murder right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to use that term, but that's something else. You know what I'm saying? It's not me using it, though. It's them doing it, and it's obvious. This man just said it. You know what I'm saying? This is on the news. Okay? I'm not making this up. It's not a conspiracy. This is the sick shit that goes on. And let them put this out there for the public to see. So you can look at Dr. Fauci and understand that he's involved in nefarious things. He's not someone that you should trust, okay? None of these, you know what I'm saying? None of these people should be trusted. And they're telling you this for a reason, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if something is about to happen with him, you know what I'm saying, why this is coming out. But to be honest, this could be common knowledge to some people, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if you've ever heard of this before, because this right here really boggled my mind. Not shocked me, because I know this type of people being into this type of stuff, because this is how they get down. But the thing is, the fact that Planned Parenthood had to actually admit that they, you know what I'm saying, were using these babies. Like, that's some sick stuff. Like, that's sick. It make you not want to go to them type of places, you know what I'm saying? Because people go there to actually, you know what I'm saying, do what they have to do. Not to be, you know what I'm saying, not for their aborted feces or a child that may have passed away or a child that you may say have passed away, you know what I'm saying, to be used as an experiment. That's a damn science project. Very sick one at that. Look at Margaret Sanger. She's the one that started Planned Parenthood. Very sick. Also, as you can see, this man, you know what I'm saying, received a Medal of Freedom from George Bush Jr., which means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because Bill Gates received one from Obama. Means nothing. These men are all criminals, so it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates has been funding and spending billions of dollars on blocking the sun and all kind of stuff. Who does that? Putting billions into vaccinations. Who does it? You're not a doctor. You're not an immunologist. You're not a virologist. None of that. Just know that these people cannot be trusted. And this man allegedly never even got his own kids vaccinated, okay? This is all alleged, but I'm just saying that's what I read. He has never got his kids vaccinated. Allegedly. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Thank you to all my returning subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for watching my videos. I would appreciate if you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Also, make sure you hit that bell so you can always get a notification when I do a video, because I drop them pretty often. Also, can you make sure you check out my last video I did? It was about a news story that I, stumbled upon. And it was kind of strange to me. The way the woman to the right was acting, it just didn't seem like she was real. Check it out. Y'all have an awesome Sunday. Peace out.